If you observe the question, in an election contested by A and B, 5% of the voters did not cast their votes. A won the election by securing 51% of the votes polled with a majority of 7,600 votes. The number of votes obtained by B is. To solve this type of questions, let's look at a simple concept. Then you will be definitely able to solve those questions easily. Let's observe the concept once. And if you are first time visiting MY3 Academy channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon. So if you observe the concept, in all these type of questions, you have to do one thing, connect the percentage with the equivalent number and apply unitary method to get your required quantity. That means, for example, you have a question like this, 30% of a number is equal to 300. Then what is 100% of the same number? If 30% of the number is 300, 100% of the number is how much? So this is what is unitary method. So you can simply do 100 divided by 30 into 300. Further simplification will give you your answer choice. That means here I can say 100% of the number will be equal to 1000. So like this we have to apply the unitary method. If you observe a simple question here, a person spends 30% of his income and he is able to save 2100 rupees per month. Amount spent on the expenses is. So basically you need to know what is the relationship between income, expenditure and savings. So do remember, income is always equal to your expenditure plus savings. Let's assume you have 100% of the income. So out of this 100%, as per the data, person spends 30% of the income. That means expenses are 30%. What will be the savings? Definitely the leftover part is savings. That means out of 100%, 30% is the expenses and 70% will be the savings. And as per the data, he mentioned that 30% is the expenses and he is able to save 2100 rupees per month. That means savings value is given. Connect this number with the equivalent percentage and observe the required quantity. That means I can clearly say that 70% of the income value is clearly given for us as 2100. And they are asking amount spent on expenses. Expenses is spending only 30%. If 70% of the income is 2100, then 30% of the income is how much? So you can further simplify 30 by 70 into 2100. 30 by 70 into 2100. 0, 0 cancel. 7 ones are 7 3s are 3 into 300, which is equal to 900. Mark the answer option B. Let's look at one more question of the similar.
I'm Monica and I'm currently pursuing PGDM from Bhadrika School of Management. I've previously appeared for CAT and MAT exams and I've scored 98.67 in my MAT exam. I know how important aptitude is in every MBA aspirant's life, and I've also taken coaching from different institutes, and hands down I could say that MY3 is one of the best institute for taking aptitude coaching. Especially Harikrishna Sagar, the instructor, is a gem when it comes to aptitude training. The tricks he provided is very important, and they're very crucial to solve any problems in just a jiffy. So I highly recommend every PGDM aspirant to take these courses, especially before joining MBA and also for your placements. Thank
you. If you observe this question, in a school of 600 students, 48% of the students are failed. What is the number of students passed in the exam? So out of 100% of the students, if 48% of the students failed, that means how much percentage of the students passed? The leftover. Leftover means how much? 52% of the students are passed. They are asking what is the number of students passed in the exam. So total number of students are already given. How much? Which is equal to 600. That means 100% of the students value is equal to 600. And number of students who are passed is only 52%. Then 52% of the students value will be equal to how much? So apply basic unitary method to arrive the answer. 52 divided by 100 into 600. Further simplification is possible. 6 into 2 is 12. 6 into 5 is 30. 30 plus 1 is 31. So 312 will be the possible value, or the answer option A.
Sir, as our aptitude trainer, has been one of the best parts of our placement preparation. His way of teaching is genuinely mind-opening. The tricks, the shortcuts, and especially the Vedic math techniques he introduced us completely changed the way we look at aptitude problems. What once felt like difficult suddenly became simple and even fun. He has a unique talent for breaking down complex concepts into easy, understandable steps, and his energy in the class keeps everyone engaged. More than just solving questions, he taught us how to think, how to approach problems logically, quickly, and smartly. Thanks to his methods, many of us actually started enjoying aptitude sessions, which says everything. We are extremely grateful for the clarity, confidence, and speed his teaching has given us. Truly one of the most impactful trainers we have had. Thank you.
Let's look at the another question. A person, Srikanth, spends 20% of the income, 20% of the salary on house rent. House rent is 20% and 25% on food, 25% on food and 10% on transportation. 10% value is on transport and 15% on education. 15% on education of children and 18% on household expenses. He saves the remaining amount. So first of all, what is the remaining amount? 4,800. So that is the amount he is saving. First of all, out of total salary of 100%, what is the total expenses? You try to figure out. 20 plus 25, 45 plus 10, 55, 55 plus 15, 17, 70 plus 18, which is 88. That means total 88% is the expenses. That means what will be the savings out of 100%? If 88% is the expenses, leftover savings will be 12%. That means this 12% of the savings value is given as 4,800 and they are asking us to find out monthly salary. That means 100% value they are asking. If 12% is 4,800, 100% is how much? You can further simplify this using unitary method. You will be getting the answer. That means 100 divided by 12 into 4,800. So 12 ones are 12 fours are 400 into 100 will be giving a result as 40,000. That will be the total salary received by the person. Hope you understand. Let's look at one more question of the similar type. In an election between two candidates, the winner has secured 58% of the total votes. So let's assume the total votes is 100%. Winner has secured 58% of the total votes. That means winner has received 58% of the votes. That means what is the number of votes received by the loser? So definitely the leftover, that means out of 100, 58 is received by the winner, means remaining 42% of the votes received by the other candidates, and we are calling him as a loser. And the total number of votes cast and win by a majority of 2,400. What is the meaning of majority? Majority means the extra votes received by the other person. If you observe, winner is getting 58, loser is getting 42. That means how much percentage of votes is getting extra, you just need to observe. So 48 to 52, there is 16% of the extra votes is received by the winner. This 16% of the extra votes, we are calling it as a majority. That majority value is clearly given 2,400. They are asking what is the number of votes received by the loser. So loser is getting 42%. If 16% of the votes is this, then 42% of the votes is how much? 42 divided by 16 into 2,400. Further simplification is possible. 8 2s are 8 3s are 2 1s are 2 21s. 21 into 3 is 63. So the total number of votes received by the loser will be 6,300. Hope you understand. Using the similar concept, the question is given in TS ICET. Let's try for that question. Just pause the video and try to solve the question. And anyways, if you are not able to solve, just look at the solution. If you observe here, in the election between A and B, 5% of the votes did not cast to any one of them. And A got 51% of the votes. And B has received how much percentage? Obviously 49%, no doubt in it. So here he received with a majority of 7,600. What is the meaning of majority? Majority means the extra votes received. That means A is getting 2% of the votes extra. The 2% of the votes is clearly given as 7,600. Using this, they are asking the number of votes received by the B. So B is getting how much? 49%. If 2% of the votes is equal to this, then 49% of the votes is equal to how much? So you can further simplify 49 divided by 2 into 7,600. So 2 1s are 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are So further simplification, 49 into 38 you have to do. So 49 into 38, I am just further simplifying like this using IXI method. 9 into 8 is 72, 8 into 4 is 32, 9 into 3 is 27. 32 plus 27 is giving a result as 59, and further 4 into 3 is 12. So take a last digit 2, send it as a carry. So 59 plus 6 is 7, 59 plus 7 is giving a result as 66, and further 1862 and add 2 more zeros. So answer choice for the question is 186200, which is available as option A. Mark it as answer choice. And here in this calculation, I have used IXI method, and whenever you come across with any product of 2-digit numbers, any 2-digit number you are multiplying with another 2-digit number, use a simple Vedic math trick so that you can easily calculate the products. See, for example, 12 into 13 is there. You want to find out the product of these numbers. How can we find out the product of 12 into 13? Regularly, this is what we used to do in school standard. 13 into 2 is 26. 13 into 1 is 13 plus 2 is 15. So 156 is the value. And instead of doing like this, you can use a simple method, that is IXI. What is IXI is, I indicates the product of unit digits. 2 into 3 is 6. X indicates the product of unit and tens digit summation. 1 into 3 is 3. 2 into 1 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then I is indicating the product of tens digits. That means 1 into 1 is 1. So finally your result is 156. Finally your result is 156. You can apply this logic for finding the product of any 2-digit number. Let's take one more question. 25 into 25 is there. We very well know that we have to get a result as 625. So let's check out whether IXI method is working or not. I indicates the product of your unit digits. 5 into 5 is 25. X is indicating the product of unit and tens digit and unit and tens digit summation. That means 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20. Then again I is indicating the product of your tens digits. 2 into 2 is 4. Take a last digit 5, send it as carry. 20 plus 2 is 22. Again send 2 as carry to the next number. Mark the answer as 625. That means what we need to do is, that's the reason we are making a slash after performing every operation. You have to take last one digit, send the remaining thing as carry. Carry means it is going to be added to the next number. So that is how you can do the product of the numbers. See, let's assume that I want to find out the product of 33 into 25. So apply the same method. Let's check whether you are capable of solving or not. 5 into 3, which is equal to 15. 15 plus 6, which is equal to 21. 15 plus 6, which is equal to 21. 3 into 2 is 6. Take a last digit 5, send it as carry. Now it is 22, send it as carry. Finally answer is 825. So like that you can find out the result. Let's check the answer for this. What is 33 into 12? What is 33 into 12? Solve. Tell me the answer. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 into 1 is 3. And no carry is there. Directly you can mark the answer 396. So like that we can find out the product of the numbers. Hope you understand. So using this product you can easily solve the question which is given here. So because now I am again solving this question. If you observe, 51% is received by A. That means obviously B has received 49%. Majority means the more votes received by the other candidate. He received 2% of the votes extra. That 2% is 7,600. If 2% is 7,600, number of votes received by the B is 49. So 49% is how much? So you will be getting 49 by 2 into 7,600. Further 7 ones are 7 threes are 6 and 7 eights are. I have to do 39 into 40, 49 into 38. 49 into 38. So this you can further simplify and mark the answer, because anyways 2 zeros are there. 9 into 8 will ends with the last digit as 2. You check the option, at least using the options you can solve. And if you are not able to solve, if one more option is ending with 2, then completely solvation is required. So that time you can use this. 9 into 8 is 72 and 32 plus 27. 32 plus 27. So which is equal to 59. Again 4 into 3 is 12. So take a last digit as 2, send it as carry. It is giving a result as 66, send it as carry. 1862, add 2 more zeros, mark the answer option A. Hope you understand. So let's look at some practice questions and try to answer the question and comment your answers in the chat box. Practice question number 1. Practice question number 2. Practice question number 3. Solve these questions, comment your answers